Happy TikTok Tuesday, everybody. All right, let's see. This is the situation. I've been painting on this. Welcome, guys. And it's all Unicorn Spit and Artistic Vibrations. Let me move a little. If you're not familiar with the Unicorn Spit stuff, it's the Artistic Vibrations are the metallics and the copper flash and the iridescence and all that. That is the sister to the Unicorn Spit, okay? Same lady made it, Michelle Nicole. So it has the same thing, non-toxic. Oh, these are jasmine scented or lemongrass, water soluble. It's fabulous. So no polymer. Oh, or you can do resin or anything like that. You can mix them with alcohol inks. You can mix them into acrylics. You can put them in resin. You can do anything you want. I've painted my nails with it. You can put it in your hair. You can mix your cement and make it colored. You can do anything you want, and they're super, super concentrated. And I'm not selling it, okay? I'm just saying that it's my favorite product of all time, and I've used a lot of products in my time. Full disclosure, they aren't like paint because they don't have the consistency of a paint. They don't have that thickness. If you want to thicken them up, I use gesso, clear and also white gesso, and the clear is almost totally transparent once it dries. So the vibrancy of the Unicorn Spit just comes true to color. So I like that. But that's what I'm doing, like the little tiny bits and pieces here. So on things like this, I can use like an acrylic gel or a paste and mix it into my Artistic Vibrations so I can keep that color while building up dimension. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just enough to thicken it up. So what I'm trying to do is get this tree a little bit this more, and then those people push back. I want this separation. So interesting. So that's a little challenge that I'm working on, and I just love painting because of that. It's like all these challenges. Today, doing nails, I'm learning how to do those gel nails, right? The Beetles, because I thought I'm not paying those prices anymore. Well, let me tell you, I learned two things. One, those nail techs deserve every penny they charge, and I thank them for their gift. And two, it's not as hard as you think. I used this beetle stuff with the chrome. When you're using UV resin, you get that tape. I put that down, and I just drew a tree with the Beetles gel. That's that builder gel, hard sculpting gel. And it's for your nails. And then I use chrome, and how cool is that? And then it just peels right off. Now, consider this, if you will. Think of this like when you're making your own little stuff, right? How pretty. You could do your total 3D. I mean, you could do it right on it, but you know what I'm saying? And then also, if it wasn't huge, I could have peeled it off and stuck it like a mold right on my thumb. So there's lots of different ways to use all of this stuff together, whether you're doing nails or you're doing art or whatever it is. So just because it's for one thing doesn't mean you can't use it for something else. Just be careful. You do you. Read the directions. But anyway, I thought that was pretty. How cool would it be also to do like a family tree? In the gems, you could either create gems with the chrome or just add rhinestones. For each of the kids would be the big ones, and the grandkids, and if you're like me, great-grandkids are coming soon, so leave a space for that. Wouldn't it be gorgeous to have a whole canvas of your family tree and it just be in gems and chrome? Good grief, I've got to do it. It may not be this big, but, and then you can always add to it, you know, as the new ones come along. I just love it. Anyway, hi guys. Carolina says, I use the silver foil in some of my paintings. I've seen them use them, people like you that know what you're doing. I've seen them use foil and like they do a sticky thing of some sort. I'm not sure what that is. And then they put the foil and then they brush it off with one of these brushes. It's that brushing off part that just, I could watch that all night. When they just dust it off and it leaves that gorgeousness. Yes, I want to learn how to do it, but I haven't yet. So, all right. I know I have to take this off. Now, even on my good hand, using my good hand, sometimes I go a little wild with that little e-file thing. I've learned that I just tape my cuticles off because otherwise like this, I just totally shredded that one. All right, so what I do is I tape just right there where I usually kill my own cuticle. I just tape a piece of tape right there. And then I take another piece, I just run it, let me get this off. I run it down one side and then the other, just like that. And get it nice. And then when you pull it, just like your little foils for here, it kind of pulls the skin away from the nail. So that's nice. So you won't do this to your poor fingers. And all of that I just put on. I'll also use that tape to get some of that fuzzies off, that dust. So, okay, there's just a plain nail. I'm gonna do a nail prep dehydrator, which was basically the alcohol, I believe. This is how I'm doing it. Y'all leave me messages if I have totally done something absolutely wrong and should not ever do it like that again. Okay, nail prep dehydrator. And I know it goes all over, but not a lot. It's very thin. And the nail primer, same. So the reason I'm doing this is because this primer is because some of that is my natural nail and then some of that is not. You don't nuke anything yet, as far as I know. So I got my dehydrator and my nail primer. That's done. Okay, and now I need a base coat. And the beautiful thing about gel is that you don't have to hurry. It's not going to dry on you. Okay, now I'm going to nuke it. That's the stuff I was looking for. I'm just going to use white. It can be streaky. And see, this is where I start feeling like I have to hurry. And I have to remind myself, I do not have to hurry. It's not going to dry on me as long as it doesn't hit any actual natural light. I'm going to nuke it right in there. All right. Yep. Oh, thanks for all the love and the likes, guys. It was so weird. I was having such a good time painting in front of them, and then all of a sudden it looked suddenly like they were in this nest of a tree. And okay. Yeah, you can definitely see it's like I've got a hair or something in there. I'm going to add just a little bit of unicorn spit. So I'm going to use some Oceanus. That's the Artistic Vivations. And this can be an epic fail, and that's okay. What's the worst that can happen? We wipe it off and start again, and then I'll close the live and go play with this myself until I figure it out. But for right now, we'll just keep trying. And let's see, white. I want white. I know I already have white, but maybe brown. Let's try brown. That is Squirrel. It's kind of a reddish brown and a blue so far is what I got. I use these little tiny bottles just because it's easier to use, but it's this stuff and also the unicorn spit. And let's see what else. I've got my brown, I've got my blue. I'd like some green. Ooh, Atlantis. It's kind of a bluish green, I think. That one. Nougat. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's pretty. Well, maybe I should use some Cupid too, because that goes with this. And I know I'm going to need some white because, and I'll just use the regular white. Now I know that the Artistic Vivations has the jasmine scent, therefore oils. So, but I'm thinking, you know, it's really not that much that we're using. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna try it. You'll never know unless you try it. So it's experimentation day. So far we have a very tacky with hair white nail. Yay! All right, so here's my unicorn spits and Artistic Vivation. And I think what I want is a little brown and a little white, maybe a little pink mixed together. I just want to see what happens when I put it on this stickiness. If I'm going to be able to work with it like it's pink, can I blend it? Ooh, pretty. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more, just the plain white and pink. I've got the white, pink, brown in my brush, and I'm mixing it with that Oceanus. More white. I'm feeling spring. That's what I'm feeling. Pretty. Okay, now that's just my background. Don't panic. Now I want to do top coat. Let's see. Now that top coat should set everything, and then I can continue. There's going to be one thick nail when I get done. So scary. I don't know. Why does that scare you? This and that. Welcome. How are you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's scary. The good thing is I have a file and I'm not afraid to use it. You can see I'm going to be changing this up. This is not the direction I really intended to go with this, so I really want to just do more something like this. So I don't care. I'm just going to keep going this direction, see what happens. I still will do that. I'll do everything on this nail. Full of surprises. Thanks, Thomas. Oh, the top coat's nice. It did its thing. Doesn't look at all like the others, but that's nice. Okay. Okay, now I know chrome won't stick to this, right? Will it? Let's see. I think it has to be kind of, I don't know. Let's try it. Because I want it more like this, right? And we also have that white chrome too. Whatever. Let's see. If it doesn't stick to this, then we've got to buff it up or get it tacky somehow. I know chrome won't stick to matte. I know that. Ooh, how pretty. It sticks. I'm in love. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'll still have to seal it with a top coat and still put my tree in. My tree's not there yet. But that's kind of cool. Go ahead and do the tree painting gel. It's UV as well for your nails. And I'm just gonna find a little tiny brush. So I'm gonna chrome this black, whatever I do with this here. Didn't really want it to be that thick. That is one big thick tree. Ugly too. Hold on. That was kind of cool, and it also blended it in a neat way. This stays for a moon if I want. Interesting look. All right, so far what we have is impossible to really look at. So, okay, now that is supposed to be nuked for a little bit and then chromed. That's my understanding, this stuff. So let's try it. Let me just nuke it for about 30 seconds. Okay, so I really kind of like this. So I'm going to take the chrome and I'm going to take gold. Where's my gold? Just for fun. Ooh. And I'm going to do my little tiny moon first. I just want to touch it. If it's going to hang on or not, we'll see. And then the purple is my tree. Just on my tree. Oh, that's messy. I'm just gonna, I need to rub it, but if I rub it, it'll get everywhere. This is a bad plan. Back to the drawing board. I'm gonna do it anyway. Doesn't work, but it's an interesting technique. Wow, too bad, because it didn't work. Hold on. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Never know, though. Unless you try. I like where I'm going. Let me show you. I got this weirdness here, but I'm gonna nuke it just for a second because I got my new paint on, that white, pink white, whatever. And see if I can ghost it a little, just a little. I mean, the rest of it's not working, but maybe we'll get something out of it. I don't know. I still want a better moon. I think it'd be better if it was dark and then chromed. Okay, whatever. Right now, the hardest part is trying to get them to only do the chrome that you want. All right, I'm gonna nuke it just for a second longer. This gold again, because I think that was so pretty. Happens. It doesn't look like a tree at all, but it is a neat look. So, okay, so there's that. I'm tempted to do that purple, but I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, how thick can I get this now? Here. Wow, not at all what I had expected or what I was going for. Can you see it like this? But it's an interesting nail. I just like all the purple and copper and everything. So that is unicorn spit. That seems to be fine. We'll see how it wears. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's fun. Anyway, it's a big project and it's been a blast. And I thank you guys for following along with me and making it even more fun. Anyway, all right, you guys, I love you so much and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining my fan club. Oh, Eric the airbrush artist became number 6 fan in the fan club. Thank you so much. You guys, I hope you're following one another. Thomas, it's been awesome seeing you again. And you are super talented as well. Thank you. Yeah, Grat, it's a lot of work. Fun work. It's fun work. So, all right. And hubby, Sherry, Shannon, be praying for Shannon and Donna if you don't mind, you guys, for healing. And pray for the nation. All right. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.